welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vintage tips and tricks video. Today I've got a really short sweet one for you. I'm just going to do a little hairstyle that I've been doing recently in the hot weather here in London. It has been 30+ degrees and I just haven't felt like getting elaborate with my hair or sleeping in rollers or pin curls. So I've been using a little hairpiece to do a poodle updo, which was an idea inspired by Miss Lillian Love and Tam75. So check out their Instagrams for more inspiration, but thanks to them for suggesting this to me as a really simple hairstyle that I'm now going to share with you guys. So without further ado, I'm just going to get into it and I'm going to talk through the process while I do my hair. So it will be a voiceover video, which I don't do very often on this channel, but it's hot. So the first thing you want to do is give your hair a nice brush through, and then you're just going to tip your head forward and pile your hair into a ponytail right on top of your head, right in the center. Make sure that you're aiming for a little bit forward towards your crown, and then you're going to split your hair open and tuck the ponytail into that little split like this. It's just going to give your hair that little bit of volume and a little bit of kind of poofiness either side, just so that the hair looks like it naturally is up in a twist on top of your head rather than you having just stuck something on the top of it. Then you're going to pin the hair tie down to your head just to make sure it doesn't move once you put the hairpiece on. You don't want your hair sliding backwards off your head. And once it's secure and in place, make sure you've got that little bit of poofiness either side and then spray down all of the flyaways. If, like me, you have short pieces of hair at the back, you might need to pin it into place. I always try and spray it, but it never stays. Then you're going to get your curly hair piece. It should have combs on the inside of it. I like to put the combs forward and back, as you can see here, but you can mess around with it, see what looks best on your head. I put the back comb behind the hair tie and then the front comb right on my hairline. I like to have the curls sitting over my forehead. I think it looks a little bit more natural that way, and I have a 5 head anyway, so I like to cover it up with some curls, and I just think it looks a bit more Betty Grable like this anyway. Make sure you brush your hair up and into the curls just to make it look like it's sort of seamless and it really is your hair. Then you want to get this type of bobby pin, those kind of U-shaped ones, and just pin not just the edges of the wig down, but I also pin the curls to my head a bit more, once again to make it look like it's part of my actual hair, and I do that in all directions, front, back, side, and near my hairline as well. Then I pull the curls and arrange them around my face a bit better and pop in a hair flower. Betty Grable hair. So there you have it, guys. Betty Grable hair in just a few minutes. Really, really simple. You can get hold of these kinds of hair pieces on eBay, on Amazon, at street stores. I've seen them in street stores in East London, or you can go to like a hair shop and they have them. It's literally just like a curly bun topper, like a clip-in curly bun, and I'm just placing it forward on my head instead of at the top of the back over the top of a ponytail. So it really is that simple. If you're having a bit of a bad hair day and the back looks crappy, you can always stick more hair flowers around the back. You can really do whatever you want with it, but this is the really simple style that I have been wearing a lot lately, and I just wanted to share with you guys. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click that little notification bell so you know when my videos come out. Follow me on my Instagram and come and join the Vintage Tips and Tricks group, and make sure you answer the questions so we know you're not a troll or a bot. And I will see you in next week's video. Bye!